Hey guys, Dan Hitoshi here. I wanted to take a moment to tell you about Extra Life. Extra Life is the Children's Mercy Miracle Network Hospital's fundraising program within the gaming community. Participants fundraise year-round to pledge to game for 24 hours with one goal: to save and improve the lives of sick and injured kids. Funds raised stay local to help pediatric patients at 170 Children's Miracle Network hospitals across North America. Since 2008, Extra Life has raised more than $30 million for member hospitals. The movement, formed by gamers bonded by passion, is committed to saving and improving the lives of local kids. Your donation is tax-deductible and will make miracles happen for families who desperately need them. The link in the description below will take you to my Extra Life fundraising page. Once there, you can click the donate button at the top of the page to make a safe and easy online donation. I need your help to reach my goal for the kids. Thank you so much for supporting my efforts. Hey guys, don't forget, got two $25 giveaways going on right now, RP giveaways. One for getting 100 subscribers and one for hitting my $100 donation charity mark for my Extra Life Children's Miracle Network Hospitals charity drive. So, hit those links right below. One for to subscribe, one to go to my charity page. Donate whatever you like. And we'll get right back into our video. What's up guys, it's your boy Dan Hitoshi. We are doing another League of Legends commentary video. This is a game I just played where I was playing Tahm Kench in the top lane up against a Galio. Guys, Galio is a pain in the dick early. You can't really fight him 1v1 too much unless he doesn't know how the matchup goes. So really the best thing to do here, Galio does a lot of AP damage, and I looked up on OPGG before the game what this Galio took for runes and masteries, and he took a lot of AP, so I knew it would be a pain in the butt. So I took a Ruby Crystal and two biscuits instead of Corrupting Potion. And I see that the Galio started with a Doran's Ring and 2 pots. So I know he's going to have a lot of AP, I know he's going to have a lot of base damage on his tornado thing at the start of the game. That's why I just went with the extra health, so I could go straight into the Spectre's Cow component. But yeah, the matchup doesn't go particularly well for Tahm Kench. You have to dodge his abilities, you have to get your stacks on and stun him up. If it's a good Galio player knows what he's doing, you can't really kill him, he can't really kill you. It's kind of a tank versus tank matchup, and he's got the pushing power, so it's really not in your favor at all. You want to try and rush the Spectre's Cowl and then go into a Titanic Hydra as fast as possible to try and counter the pushing power, but you're really in a losing matchup, and the beauty of the matchup shines in the later stages of the game when you start doing percentage max health damage and Galio can't touch you. So what we're doing here, we're just trying to farm as quick as possible, get some poke off. We dodge into his tornado instead of out of, get the stacks and stun him, and we get 2 hits on him here. So we are able to push him out of lane a little bit early, which is really good for us. It means we can kind of farm and get our early game farm ahead, because we don't want him to straight push us in to our tower right away. We actually want to try and do the opposite. We want to push him in the tower as fast as possible. So that's what I'm doing here. Just last hitting for the moment while I wait for my next wave to come in. And then we're going to try and push his shit into his tower as quick as possible here and take an immediate back to go and get our magic resistance component. Use the brush to avoid any sort of aggro when you don't want to take it. E's third as always. QWE for your start of your skill progression, and then max Q first. So we've got the wave pushed under tower. It's a good time for us to go take an early back, teleport back to lane with our MR component, the No Magic Mantle. And I was thinking about teleporting to the minions, but it would be really risky not knowing where, not with the Kazakhs. And I didn't see the Kazakhs in mid lane until it was too late, and I didn't want to teleport straight back to the minion there. So this is a good spot for us. We want to try and get some poke onto the Galio if all possible, but the minions are pushing out to us, so we're just going to let it. Kazakhs flashed. While the wave is pushing, we just come down here, blow the blast cone, plant so that Kazakhs can't use it to his advantage, get some AoE damage on the wave, and then let it come back to us. Some more farm. Like I said, we're really not terribly interested in fighting the Galio because we've got this big wave. Really all we wanted to do there was get some poke onto the Galio. We took way too much minion damage here. Missed the Q to try and secure that minion. Took way too much minion damage again.
True appetite never wanes. Something to nibble on.
Galio backed, so we should be pushing this wave pretty fast. We're trying to get to level 6 so that we can get our ultimate and make our way back to lane quicker. Like a lot of the tank v tank matchups early, especially ones that have a lot of base damage, you really want to get to your ultimate as quickly as possible so you can use it to make your way back to lane. I really don't want to push this lane any harder because I know the Galio's coming back and he's going to have an advantage on me. So I just want to walk down to the mid, to the river to see if there's any plants available. And if they're not, just take my back, get the Spectre's Cow, get some boots, and walk back to lane.
An enemy has been slain. First blood.
Galio's missing, so we need to ping it out here. He's got his level 6, so we gotta be careful of that. He went triple Dorans, so he's got a lot of mana sustain, a lot of AP, and stacked up a decent amount of health off of it. So he's still got the early lane advantage on us, which is fine. We're playing for the mid and late game. You don't ever want to start triple Dorans as Tahm Kench. Got another good advantage on him here. We can get some serious damage onto him. Forced out the Galio flash. If we had any cooldowns left, we would have tried to go in for the kill, but W is still on cooldown. So it was just a way to force him out of lane. He flashed away to make sure we didn't kill him. And then he actually teleports back here. So we'd like to get some jungler help here, but unfortunately our Zac was not in the best position to help us. Really, this should be where we back. We want to try and just push this wave out and take our back. Clipped our auto attack on that one, which was pretty garbage. Did a really good job of getting all the CS there.
I shall return to this establishment shortly.
Another null magic mantle, refillable, control ward, and teleport back to the tower. We'll only miss one minion.
Savor the misery.
Got all 3 of the caster minions. Good for us.
You have no bait. You can still cast a line and
We're
hope.
even in CS at the moment.
All creation is born famished.
Want to try and auto attack them to get the stacks on, because auto attacks do physical damage primarily and not magic damage at this point in time. Slowly working through his shield.
Eat voraciously and overindulge. Anything of depth is deceitful.
Walk down towards the bush to draw them away from tower aggro.
Real approaches. Every heart has its own hunger. I must sample this buffet. No true hunger can be abated.
Really, at this point, we should have taken it back. But Galio can one-shot the caster minions now with his tornado. So, gotta sit here and try and farm. I don't know why the Zac was waiting to engage there. It's a long lane, and Galio has nothing that he can use to get away from us. Zac is the one that should be initiating there. Didn't do a very good job of it. And it eventually hurts us here.
Everyone ends downriver, eventually.
More HP.
From suffering, my banquet
Head back
is
to lane.
won.
See, this is where Galio's super pushed up. Zac should be making a play on the top side, but unfortunately it doesn't work out that way.
Appetite never wanes. Delicious.
Now we've got the advantage here. We flash over.
The river never stops.
We're just taking advantage of all the magic damage we're doing. Spit him out. Galio flash. Forced him out of lane. We want to push this as fast as possible, knowing that our own TP is coming up. We can use it to get back to lane once again. We want to push one more wave. I realize that right now as I walk, looking at it, I'm like, okay, I need to push one more wave because it's just me, but I'm so close. I finish my recall, I get my corrupting potion, and then I start walking back. This would be a really good time for Zac to be top lane, but he's stuck in the bottom side.
I am appetite focused.
And here I try and fight them. And really what I should have done was just clear the minion wave. Really just no communication with Zach. Zach just constantly is in the bottom side, and it's not helping us right now. He's just losing his entire topside jungle to this Kha'Zix.
I have tastes that aren't
Really quite annoying.
pacified.
But
Another meal.
An enemy has been slain.
And I'm its king.
Double kill. Killing spree. Shut down.
I search for bargains wherever fools cross my domain.
always use your ability on the cannon minion to make sure you get the kill. It's worth a lot of gold.
Let us eat voraciously and overindulge. The only real sin is to deny a craving.
See the Galio walking top. This is a great spot for Zach to come in and help us get the kill here. I don't know why the Zach is waiting. He should be coming to help get us the kill.
I refuse to succumb to culinary degradation.
Stun him up. We're doing about 100 per auto attack here. So we really don't want to use our W unless we have to. Chugging our potions, getting extra damage on him. A little bit of max percentage health damage with the Devour. Get our stack straight back on him, stun him up again. Keep auto attacking him. Good CC chain allows us to 2v1 the Galio.
New taste.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Tongue lash the cannon minion. And take our back. We can go get Spirit Visage.
I shall return to this establishment.
Oh, you want to push one more wave here.
An enemy has been slain.
The minion wave was strong enough that we would have missed out on some more gold here if we didn't take our back.
Gluttony is
So we're actually trying to greed for one more wave here. Try and push it all the way into the tower. There we go.
has a delectable
And the result is that the Galio ults us and we die from the Kha'Zix sitting in the bush. Waiting for our Ninja Tabby here. That'll be our next buy. That'll help us deal with the Kha'Zix, with the Jace, with the Zed.
To covet is to starve.
Keep walking at this Jace. We know with the Ninja Tablet we can just easily 1v1 him. Start chugging a potion. He used his heal. We got the stun on him. Get some more big auto attacks on him. Stun him again. Auto attack. W for the finish. Easy as pie. Easiest 1v1 we can have all game.
Something to nibble on. Now we shall gluttonize.
Gonna take the Krugs here just to get some gold. Got our Spirit Visage, so we actually don't need the Snow Magic Mantle anymore. But we're holding on to it for now, because, well, it's rather inefficient to try and sell it. The original intent of purchasing the No Magic Mantle was thinking we'd use it in Merc Treads. And look at that garbage CS, I miss everything. I see 3 in the mid, Heimer bot, so I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and push this wave out more. I did not miss CS. Always use the Regurgitate on the caster minions to try and get the AoE damage on them. Make your wave clear faster. That wave will crash into tower. We can see that from watching our reinforcement top wave, knowing that it'll get there at roughly the same time as our wave gets there. So we want to go back. Just want to wait long enough to pick up our Tiamat, which will really help our wave clear. And there it is.
Diet is expensive.
Good job in the bot side. Move the Tiamat up.
No true hunger can be abated.
Jace is here.
A true meal requires time to meditate. Might be safe.
Walk at the Juice again to push him out. Stop his back. And now we're in a good spot. We can ult down here, and this will help alleviate the pressure that they are applying with the Rift Herald. We're able to kill it pretty quickly, and it only gets 1 hit off on our tower. Good for us. So, time to walk back to the top side. Pick up that wave. Got a Control Lord here. That will take out as we head towards the top side.
We all gormandize from time to time.
Ping out that we've got our teleport ready in case a fight breaks out. And that's why you use it on the back caster minions. Walk down the side, see if we can get a flank on them. Tahm Kench is actually a really good flanker. We don't, but this Heimerdinger does no damage to us because we've got the Spirit Visage, and we do a lot of damage to him. And in the meantime, they CC chain the shit out of the Galio and actually get the kill on the Galio. And then this turns into a really good fight for us. We agreed to get the kill on the Kha'Zix here so we can get the red buff. Then we flash the Zed. And red buff actually winds up killing him. We lose their Rakan in the process, but we ace them, so we're able to get 2 towers here. I've got my ultimate ready, so I see an opportunity to go clean up a big wave in the bottom side. And we start pinging out the Infernal Drake. So that's what I do. I head straight to the bot side to clean up the bottom wave, while the team goes and takes the Infernal Drake. And the reason I can ultimate to the bottom side with relative ease is because I'm still there and I can walk straight to the Infernal Drake if I need to help contest it.
The only real sin is to deny craving.
Big wave pushing into the top side tower. So I don't need to be up there right now. Galio's heading that way to contest it. And this is a good time for me to take my back. So, we're so close to the Titanic Hydra, I just sell the No Magic Mantle, and we go. There's nothing else really to buy here. We want to keep our wards. This elo, having the wards instead of a sweeper is pretty handy. They did Baron Nashor, which is actually not the dumbest move in the world. It gets a lot of damage on that tower with how big that wave was, though. So we're 4-2-2 here. We're starting to get pretty strong. You see the Kha'Zix, Zed. Get our Titanic Hydra proc onto the Jace. So we're able to get the kill on him with the Titanic Hydra proc. Did a lot of damage. We actually ult in behind. And we eat up the Galio. And for some reason, he spit out backwards, which I have no idea why. I wasn't facing backwards. I did nothing to face backwards at all, but he spat out backwards, and I wasn't able to turn that into a kill for us. So I just ward in their jungle, and I start heading topside. Ping out that I've got teleport ready, but I need to head topside to take out this wave.
My diet is expensively
4 of them move bot side. They're going to work on that bottom side wave. Use our Titanic Hydra to help clear out this wave as fast as possible. Use the AoE for the power. I'm going to keep clearing waves, and I tell them to kite. Just kite it. Kite it as much as they can.
I have tastes that aren't easily pacified.
Keep kiting.
An ally has been slain.
Use our Titanic Hydra on the tower for the auto attack reset. Keep getting more damage. We see the Rakan is running towards me, so I tell him, keep running, keep running, keep running. You can use it. And I actually turn this. This is an excellent 3v1 here, or 1v3. I get the kill onto the Jace first, then I go on to the Heimer, because they're the damage dealers. Get the Q for the kill, and I walk away. I see a blasting cone plant, immediately hit it, go back over, and I'm out.
No true hunger can be abated.
Serious outplay there. Get 2 kills, save the Rakan, and the Galio's not able to do shit to me because he has no damage. I've got enough health at this point that Galio's damage is insignificant at best, and he knows he can't 1v1 me. So I keep walking straight back to the top side, knowing that we've got this big wave coming in.
I prefer to know when my next meal approaches. The world is my feast.
We flash to close the distance on that Heimer, swallow him up, ping out where we're going to drop him. Unfortunately, everybody comes in here. We get the kill on the Jace, but I got essentially abandoned by my team, and Xayah, who is our primary source of damage, is just pushing a top wave. So here, I'm like, Zaya, you need to fight. Don't push that side lane. Let me do that. If Zaya was there to fight, we win that. We just flat out win that. As it is, Zach does a pretty good job of baiting it here. We wind up getting a double kill on Zaya. We'll get both of the Kazakhs here, and then just whittle away at the Galio. Getting another kill on the Galio. Good double kill. Infernal Drake spawning in 40 seconds. I've got my TP. Almost got my ultimate. So, heading down towards the bot lane to pick up this wave so I can be on the bot side to help with the Infernal if necessary. 7, 3, and 3 are pretty strong. LeBlanc uses their TP pretty wisely here so that they can push this top tower in. Ping out the Infernal once again. Use the auto attack reset on Titanic Hydra to clear out this wave super fast. Lots of gold real quick there. Ping them back. I'm still clearing this wave. Use the Devour. Titanic Hydra auto attack reset. Blasting away at this wave as quick as possible. We're doing about 160 damage to this tower with each hit. And we're walking away.
I search for bargains wherever fools cross my domain.
Trying to get the Q stun onto the Galio, the Q slow onto the Galio, and we're huge. Jace doesn't do any damage. Zed doesn't do any damage to us. So this is a great fight for us. Zaya uses their ultimate really well here. I get the kill onto the Jace, then I turn onto the Galio because I can just CC stun him and keep him chained up. Heimer tries to do some work in the bush, but can't. I don't know what stopped me from getting my ultimate off there to get in behind them. But I just walk around behind, straight into the tower. I know this tower doesn't do squat to me. Heimer flashes. I agreed for another kill.
You have slain an enemy.
Let me push this in. At this point, I think it's pretty trivial. We've got all of us alive, 3 of them dead. Heimer's dead for 30 seconds, and he's their only source of damage. I eat the Zaya just to prevent the Zed from ulting the Zaya. Tanking a tower shot. Oh, 3 there. Don't really care. I'll start tanking the tower again. It's good for our team that I'm tanking it. Stun the Galio, eat him up, because I'm greeting for yet another kill. And we finish the game. Wind up with 10 kills, 3 assists, 6 deaths, 223 CS. Pretty solid game. That's Tahm Kench. That's how you lane against Galio. You just understand that he's going to have lane pressure early. There's nothing you can really do about that. You've got to build for the team fights. And you're much better than him in the team fights because you get your stacks on him and you do a lot of percent max health damage to him. You can't really tank against it. Really solid, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, questions, put them down in the comments below. Remember, $25 RP giveaways for 100 subs. $25 RP giveaway for $100 in donations to my Extra Life charity. And we'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.
I am the River King!